Peace and blessings, family. What's up to all the daydreamers out there? Please live it, don't sleep through this thing. Check this out. We've all used this word, I'm inspired. And we've all used it in connection to talking about somebody. You know, you inspire me for what you do, for what you've done, who you are, how you act, whatever the case may be. You become inspired. But I want you to understand that being inspired should be a catalyst or some form of catalyst that motivates you to make action, to cause action, to use your gift, to use your talent, to become a better person. But what I've noticed in some people is that we take inspiration in others, and for whatever reason, it turns into a paralyzing fear. In other words, and what I mean by that is we get to the point to where we're thinking that because they're at this level that we have not yet, quote unquote, achieved yet, that we can't get there. So it paralyzes us because we're looking at all our flaws while only looking at their achievements and accomplishments, but not recognizing that along the way of what we see as achievement, they have had many flaws, many failures, and are still having flaws and still having failures come upon them. But we get so trapped in seeing the picture that the successful person paints because we don't get to see behind their veil. But we get to see behind our own veil, and we get trapped behind our own veil. We get trapped in our non-accomplishments. We get trapped in what we didn't do correct. We get trapped in what we don't see in ourselves, and we're making this measuring stick to where we're measuring height and width against other things that we honestly have no control over. You are created as an individual, and you are created to not just measure yourself against the external things of this life, but also against the internal things of yourself. Look at what you've done correctly, and more than likely, hopefully, you'll see more of what you've done correctly than what you've done incorrectly. You'll see more of what you've been blessed to be able to do, blessed to have, blessed to gain, blessed to do than you have been without having any blessings, as you would want to put it. But I want to say this. The reason why we get so caught up into being paralyzed, we call it inspiration, but again, the reason why we get so caught up into paralyzing fear when comparing ourselves to other people is because we have yet to find our own purpose for our own gifts. We have failed to find out what it is that we do, why we do it, and how it can be used, not for our own glory, not for our own gain, but to aid and help other people along the way. And once you figure that out, once you figure out where you belong, where you fit, how you're supposed to work, and what is supposed to be the effect to other people for what you've been blessed to be able to do, it is in that moment that you won't have paralyzing fear of what other people have accomplished, but you will truly find inspiration in what they do, because you will understand that it is no more than a tool to get you to where you need to be for other people. And it's not necessarily the end all be all totality of the matter to measure yourself by. Get purpose in your life. Measure yourself by what you know your purpose is. And don't measure yourself or discredit yourself by what other people have deemed themselves as being successful. Success is where you are, where you want to be, not where somebody else is. Get right. Get right. I'm out. Peace.